Welcome to Title Talk with your host, Drew Wishover, entrepreneur, a published author, and owner of Inspired Title Group, along with his co-host and CEO, Amy Maley. Each week, they offer you some laughs, industry terminology, tips and strategies, along with the occasional real estate professional to help educate you as it pertains to buying, selling, or just plain old homeownership. Thanks for spending time with them. Now, let's jump into today's episode of Title Talk.
We're here! We made it!
Happy Halloween-ish. How are you, everybody?
How's it going? Happy to be here.
What a great backdrop. What a great scene.
This makes me so happy.
This is so fun. This is absolutely the fun
Look at, there's
time
a
of the
two-headed
year.
skeleton.
We got a skeleton with a skeleton. That's like little boy, baby brother thing.
It's fantastic.
It's outstanding. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
We are your hosts for, again, another Title Talk.
A special Halloween edition
A
title
Halloween version of Title Talk. We thank you guys for joining us and being here today. I think I'm good.
You're going crazy with technology?
Not sure. We'll see. But in the meantime, I am going to let you do this. So we got some fun things we're going to talk about today. We are going to go through and have some conversation about what Amy came up with, which was, I think, a really great idea. Skeletons in the closet. Things that can happen to you guys without title insurance. And I think that it is very fitting, not only because of the season, but I think it's also really something great to think about why, people ask us this question a lot is, do I really need it? Something we need to do.
And, we do work with investors quite a bit. And
We
it's
do.
something that investors are always like, well, we can just assign it. We can just
I can
not
skip it.
complete this purchase with title insurance, and we have to make sure that we keep in line what you should and should not be doing here.
And I think that's where we're going to kind of dive into and give you guys a couple different scenarios and opportunities to hear about some horror stories that have happened and or could happen if you don't have it, and what title insurance will provide for you.
Joseph first.
There's a lot of horn tuning going on that side of the shelf.
No, it's my skeleton.
It is.
When I wear my costume, I can toot.
That's Mrs. Bones, Mr. Bones, and her brother, Big Bones.
And
Oh, that's just
Grandma
Bonehead.
Bones.
Okay, bad dad joke. Say what is next? And here we come. We are getting this is a good game.
I love this game.
This scares me like the Halloween
This-
scares people. And
Are these
because
Halloween questions or?
I don't know, Brittany, our producer Brittany has gone out there and written and discovered questions for this, and I'm really glad and thankful for her hard work and efforts on this, because this backdrop, she killed it.
This is sick.
I mean, she is really.
I love
we're
it.
blessed to have her in this thing, but
This one flew out when I was shaking.
okay,
so
you
I'm
got
holding
it.
onto it.
So when we go to questions, she scares us. So you're gonna go first, obviously, because you got it. What does it say? Say what? Question one.
What is the most embarrassing music you listen to?
Ooh.
Okay, so I either my secret obsession of dark closet is either 2000s rap that I know all the words to.
Right.
That is my go-to jam, I think.
Yeah.
Or
But is it embarrassing though?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Or
that's pretty solid.
Backstreet Boys is my. So I went to see them in Vegas, and I knew every word to every song, and my mom was like, "Really, still?" So yeah, BSB for life. I was not an NSYNCer. I was a BSB.
That's gonna be my answer. Is my kids will definitely concur, because being a DJ as I was back in the day and throwing these house parties for my kids and having them have all their friends over, I was playing music and things, and I just have a good memory.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my God, was the music cheesy? I unfortunately know New Kids on the Block, Backstreet Boys.
See, that's my
all
jam.
the boy hair bands. I love Bret Michaels.
In case you didn't know.
And I just didn't wear the wig today and the makeup
It
and
was a
everything.
little-
And
a
I
little
really
messy.
should have, but I had a meeting earlier today that I just didn't feel that I would show up.
Eyeliner was appropriate.
Eyelinered and all dolled up. But anyway, that would be my closet.
Britt, do you have one?
Closet music as well. What's our producer got that she'd be embarrassed to read or tell us or share?
I know way too many kids songs
like child music, right. Like the Barney theme song, but worse. Yes.
Like Baby Shark.
Like Cocomelon.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do.
We
Yes, I
could
know.
go
Okay.
all day.
Here we go. How long does much title insurance coverage last?
Oh, sorry.
What's the word supposed to be?
It was how long
Does
your coverage last when you have title insurance?
That's not what is merely written on that
How
piece of
long
paper.
does much title insurance coverage
Okay, good.
last?
I just want to make sure that.
That was me writing it really fast.
Yes. Okay. So I'm happy to answer that question. Great question, and it is definitely a question that we get asked pretty often. Is how long does my title insurance last? And that's really the question that I just pulled out of there. It lasts for as long as you have the home. The moment you sell the home, it's not transferable anymore. So what happens is that new buyer is now responsible to get title insurance for them owning that house. So it lasts for the time that you reside in the property that you are insuring. The moment you sell that property, it is done and over. And remember, you only pay for it once.
One time. People have come up a little bit recently asking about transferring title insurance.
Yeah,
Which
good,
is
good point.
It's not a real thing.
No, and
It's
That-
I need. Sorry, go ahead.
go. No, you're doing it.
No, so I was just gonna say, so they'll come to us and be like, this house was bought an individual, but we're moving it to a trust, so we want to transfer the title insurance.
Right.
That's not a thing. You have to actually get a new policy to cover the insurance with the new party's name.
Yeah, it's truly insuring the individuals mentioned within that policy. I can't assign my title insurance to somebody else because I sold the house. Because
Because it's still a transfer of real estate property,
Exactly.
even if it's within a family, if it's within anything, it's
Correct.
still a transfer of property.
Yep, good answers. All right, good question.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm sorry, I could have made that easier. Here we go. Another question within our game called Say What? Everybody just loves when I say that, especially in the
No, I like
offices
when
and
you do my
practice.
Mr. T voice. That was much better.
Mr. T. Okay, sorry.
What do you like most and least about yourself?
Ooh.
Wow. Talk about a gut punch.
Ooh, happy Halloweeny.
What do I like the most and the least about myself? Okay.
This will be deep. This is good.
Is this okay? I always ask questions about questions.
Yeah, right.
Is it
answer
about myself or like myself? Like,
Whatever you want.
what do I like most about myself? I think I have the ability to try to make light of negative situations. I don't think I've always liked that, but I think I've been working really hard on trying to be an optimist instead of a pessimist because I feel like the first 25 years of my life I looked on the negative side of everything, and now I'm trying really hard to find the positives out of the negatives. So I think I like that about myself.
Mm-hmm.
Not I think I like that. I know I like that about myself. What do I like least about myself is that I am an overthinker in every situation that I do. I can never just do something. I always have to think through it a million times, think through every situation possible before I actually just do something. So instead of just, getting something done and doing it, I'm like, but what if? So that is something I'm also currently working on to try to make it a more beneficial part of my personality than a negative. I love my hair too.
Appreciate you opening up, and I mean, that's an honest answer, and I appreciate that. That's, again, it's what we are, and transparency and telling people kind of a little bit more about us and people learning about us. I think that's a big part. So if you want me to answer that question as well,
No, that's okay. You can I'm just kidding.
The part that I like the most about myself is I'm able to tolerate people like Amy with how painful that just was. But no, seriously, I think personality is what I like most about myself is my outgoing personality and the ability to befriend people and earn their trust through just truth and believability. The part where I think I need some work, and the part that I really dislike is the anxiety that I carry with regard to expectations and people kind of just carrying out the task that has been asked of them. So we've talked about that on different shows. We've talked about that at different opportunities. But I think that is something that I continue to work on. And our coach that we have, our business coach. Amy has one, I have one, we have one for the team, and it's really been a piece that I'm trying to work on as well. So I think those are mine as we evolve into the world
Rick,
of
do you want to answer or you
business.
chill?
Yeah,
You
I
sure?
figured
Yeah.
she might be. All right, good deal. So our last
I'll put
question.
her on blast at some point.
Yep, we'll actually do that thing in a TikTok. All right, our last question is: if you were a superhero, what would be your superpower? I believe we might have had
I feel
this
like we
question
had that one before.
Did we? Sorry.
But that's okay. I'm gonna grab
Yeah,
another
pick
one,
another
all right?
one.
Because I just think that we've had that one, and I want to see what else is different out there. What animal do you think you most look like? What animal do I think I most look like? I'm gonna go ahead and answer this question. I'm sure you guys might have a different opinion
Oh,
on
I'm going to
this.
tell you my opinion on what animal I think you look like.
Now look like and look like personality
No,
and
look like.
look like.
Like this area.
You already have.
Oh, I already know what you look like.
Wow.
Do you know what he
Wow.
looks like? She has one too.
Wow. Okay. So apparently I look like something that represents an animal. I'm going to go with a koala bear.
No, you look like a llama. A sloth. Brandy just pulled up a picture and sent the sloth from Ice Age.
Okay, this has been fun.
Well, hang on. I have to show you the picture. I will show the universe the picture of what I think that Drew looks like because I just encountered it for the first time this weekend.
So next week on Title Talk, we're going to have a new producer and probably a new host.
First, I have to show you
I
it.
recommend that maybe you stay tuned to what that looks like. I don't look anything like that. There's
Do
nothing
I have to show it here?
at all like that. Put me side by side. No. No way. I so disagree. And then I got a sloth. Wow. It's gonna be a long day working with you two. Okay. Well, I think it's time to move on based on all of that. Yeah, I mean, I guess, would you like to answer what you think you look like? I don't have an answer for you because, I'm not mean.
So rewind to before I got braces, I looked like a beaver. And I wish I could make that up.
Even though your name, I mean, that was your, obviously,
It was
name.
and I got made so much fun of in middle school.
I can't even imagine how terrible
Dude,
that was.
I had the
can't.
biggest overbite and the biggest buck teeth.
Did you really?
I
can't
will
even-
look for pictures.
It's
Like
terrible. I can't even imagine
being a
the teasing
beaver
factor.
with the.
Yeah, kids are rough.
I don't know what I look like now. Britt, do you have what I look like?
Oh, it'll probably be something like the honey badger.
I don't know why I see llama when I look at you.
Let's get these people home and on their way.
Right.
What do you got for your quote
I'm
for
going
the
with-
day?
I'm going with an Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Brilliant. Believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see.
Very nice.
Yes.
Edgar Allan Poe. Have you ever read any of his?
He is one of my favorite
Yeah.
authors.
Yeah,
He
he's
is brilliant.
pretty miraculous writer.
The Raven was one of my.
Oh,
I read it in
what
like
a great-
sixth grade for the first
what a
time, and
great read.
it's one of my go-tos
Yep.
when I need some.
Yep, it's a good inspirational thing. And mine is along our success conversations, success stories. Always do what you're afraid to do. So get out there and step outside of your comfort zone, and do what you're afraid to do, and know that you'll be okay. Know that you're surrounded by people who care. So, inspired title. We care. We're here each and every week on Thursdays. We are blessed and thankful for you guys as our listeners and our audience. Continue to subscribe and share and like. That's what keeps this show going. That's what keeps us motivated to do it.
Absolutely.
And please talk about it with your family and friends and let them tune in and allow them to interact with us. We're going to take it to another level here in the next short bit, which we're excited about, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in the next. Maybe you'll see it next episode. We'll see. But
Brittany does not want
nonetheless,
to see it next episode. It looks like.
yeah, she will. Have a great Halloween.
Yes.
Have a-
Safe, happy Halloween to
Absolutely.
everybody
Looks like
out
the
there.
weather's going to be nice, which it typically isn't. But
Correct. Enjoy it.
Until next week, my name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
We are Inspired Title Group. Everybody, take care.
That is this week's edition of Title Talk. Be sure to head over to our Inspired YouTube page and subscribe and like. And make sure you follow the team on Instagram and Facebook. Join us again next time for more tips and knowledge from the industry pros. Thanks again for listening.